Hey darlings, good morning, Absheni. I wanted to tell you a story that will contextualize Mother's message from yesterday, that the children will kneel you to your atonement. In 2021, I met a beautiful 21-year-old girl. I will not share her name, but I did ask to share her story. At the time, I thought I would share it as part of a podcast and I'd interview her and things, but it just did not feel right. But she had been sexually abused by her father since the age of 10 years old. And when I met her in 2021, she had only just come out of that situation 2 months prior. Her mother knew and subsequently abandoned her. When she shared with me that she stayed because she did not want her little sister to suffer the same fate as she had. And now, having come out, her greatest guilt was that her little sister was still there. When she confided in a friend, her friend said to her, "Oh my God, you had an affair with your father." But as we so often do, she had an angel in one of her sisters who came through for her and offered her a home, offered her work, offered to help her with school. I remember how she loved The King's Affirmation by Iniko. She had changed her name because she said she did not want to be associated with what that name carried. And I remember the new name that she had chosen, though beautiful, in itself came with its own burdens. "11 years, her father entered the course of his spirit and dared to alter it. I remember saying to her that she must be on the lookout for that energy that has trained her in the sickest of ways to find comfort in the attentions of men old enough to be her father. Women are the first. Matters not the arguments, we are the first. She who conceived of us, she who birthed us, she who wonders about us. She created herself, she created us. We came first. We have the blueprint of what is true, what is pure, what is right. So when she says to all mothers, meaning all women who have allowed fathers to hurt little girls and little boys, all fathers being all men, it's because what she's saying is that we all knew. If you've turned a blind eye, if a child has confided in you, whatever age this child is, every child whose spirit is entered without their consent, we all bear responsibility. Child trafficking, we all bear responsibility. We are active participants in the creation of a rape consciousness that has permeated every aspect of our lives. We have been broken to a point that we can't stand up for children. How many of us have had people enter the course of our spirits without our consent? How can we keep quiet? How do we continue to stay quiet? How can someone within the legal profession defend someone who does such things? How can you take money to be bribed to get rid of such things? And so Mother says, the time has come where the children kneel you to your atonement. However responsible you are, if you do not atone, the children are kneeling you to your atonement. The priests, the neighbors, the uncles, the aunts, the sisters, the brothers, the strangers, the boyfriends, the girlfriends. And so Mother says, the children are kneeling you to your atonement. The Nigerian girls, the children from the islands, so Tick-tock, all the children, however old you are, Mother says it's safe. Go and seek your justice. Tell your stories. Mother says, the children have knelt you to your atonement. Buckle up, kids. It's time for some revelations.